Hey everyone, Mike here, and I am testing a new mic because my latest video had terrible quality, and I went ahead and said I would invest in a new mic, and I have. I'm also using my cell phone to record the video, and hopefully got a pretty good angle. It's kind of funny how I have this set up right now. I'll have to share a picture of it, but we have my son's toys stacked up to get the camera high enough. So we're looking at, let's see here, we have Early Learning Rhymes, Jungle 123, a Mickey puzzle that's 3D. We have Winnie the Pooh, Jack in the Box, which is where the phone's on. And then you have Cleaning Duster behind it, holding it up. No joke, in an earlier video, I had the Winnie the Pooh, Jack in the Box spring up. And not quite destroy my phone or anything, but it was really funny. So hopefully this sounds really good. I think I'm going to try and combine everything here. See if I combine the audio with the video from the phone and also the capture from the PC. So, with that being said, I'm going to re-record my previous video and dive right in. Here we are at the main menu. And I believe last time I showed the resources over here. And we'll come back to some of this in a second. So first I'm going to load up my level here. I'm just going to go with level 4 and check out the archer and place a few of them down here. So on the archer, when you click on it, first of all, let me pause this. I don't know if I've showed this before, but I have this panel on the left that shows you their health, their gold, and their attack. You can also level up and sell here, which replaced the old unit window which is above their head. And take note here that the attack is 62 to 82, and I'm going to show you how to upgrade that. So let's continue here. Some other things I'll show you while I'm here. This background is completely new. Let's see, I need a better way to get out of this defender. Here, let me sell that unit. So you can see the castle's entirely new. This entire scenery was redone, and it better matches the overall feel of what I'm going for versus the old one. The fonts have all changed. Gonna use my rune ability here, and you'll see a new animation. Boom! Explodes. They all take damage. The healing fonts look great too. If you can see, they all jump up there. Their timing has changed, and I'm just like losing this level pretty much on purpose at this point. But the gist was, okay, 62 to 82. Well, okay, so a funny thing about being level 30 plus, I have so much health here that me taking that much damage wasn't enough to lose. So now I can show you the end of the level pop-up. This is completely different. All the fonts are updated. It's more consistent in style, and it just pops better. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the new battle setup menu, which is completely redone. So here's my bar, and here's the 6 characters on my bar. If I don't like Archer anymore, and I want Merchant there, I just simply click Archer and swap with the Merchant, and likewise. You'll note on the bottom here that I have some stats. There's approximately 6 of these right now, but I'm hiding 3. I have the gold that it costs to place them, the health, and the attack. So the attack right now is 62 to 82, which we saw before. I'm going to upgrade that in a moment. Let me just show you the ability bar, which is similar. Here's the bar, and here's all of the unlocked abilities. And I can swap these over, say heal, it turns purple to show you you're about to replace this one. And I'm going to change that with freeze, and then freeze with heal. And now I've swapped on my bar. When you click save, it jumps over to the next level automatically. And here we are on level 5. So let's go back here for a second because I'd like to show the crafting screen. And on the crafting screen, we have 3 different tabs here. The first is Upgrade. When you on the Upgrade tab, you click on one of the units and it shows stats on the bottom. Each of these represents the bars that you can upgrade. So for attack, for example, I can have 5 total points in attack, 5 total in health. Critical damage and I believe critical percent and attack speed are hidden right now because they're not implemented correctly yet. They'll be unhidden very soon. You'll notice when I clicked on the archer, this highlighted down here to show that this is the appropriate resource to upgrade the archer, the militia resource. If I were to go over to the merchant, you would see the treasure resource highlight. And for the knight, also militia, and for the mage and the priestess, you'll have arcane. So you can divide these up and level them all equally, or you can convert resources to get more of the ones that you need. So for example, if I wanted more, I have 121, but I don't really care about arcane, I just go over to convert, and I want this column, and I'll flesh this out a little bit better, the UI, but essentially I just click over here and pop, 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 I'm losing arcane and I'm gaining militia. So I want to come over here and I want to say, let's upgrade their attack. So instead of plus 27 attack, I'm going to add a point. Now I'm at plus 36. If you go all the way, this cost of 20 says max, and that's how you know, clicking this does nothing at this point. And likewise with the health. So hitting the reset button will reload your information and put you back where you were in case you messed up or you didn't want to commit yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that though, and I'm going to save. And then we're going to go back in game and see that the stats went up. So you level up your character, your attack, your health, and then what? So you can decide to ascend. Ascending is a different feature altogether. I don't think I'm going to have 100% of the upgrading and then ascending. I believe what I'm going to do is say there's 20 total bubbles here. Once you fill 10, you're now eligible to ascend. So you can decide to ascend right away, or you can say, I don't want to ascend right now. I want to just continue to max out my character. That's fine too. So Archer Tier 1 can be an Archer Tier 1, and you can always keep it at that with a low cost. Or you can go over to the Ascend tab, and when you click in the Ascend tab, your Archer can then turn into a Fire Archer. And the Fire Archer has higher stats, higher damage, and will shoot flaming arrows and cause the enemy to burn on fire. Very powerful unit, but you may not want that because the cost is too high. The reason we have the difference here between having just a plain archer and maxing it out, you'd say, well, why would I bother doing that if I could just have the fire archer? Well, maybe you want to max out your archer at cheaper cost here, but also you may want a whole battlefield full of different types of archers. Or maybe you want all casters or all healers and melee only. So you have knights and healers and that's it. It causes fun combinations to occur, and I'd like in the future to develop a template system so you can swap out your template before each battle and progress the game that way. So let's go over back here and just prove out what I'm saying here. So I'm going to go over to level 5, I believe is where we were. And when I click on the archer now, you'll see I have 71 to 91 attack, which is an increase over what we had previously. I don't have the ascending working 100% right now, so one way I can show you what will happen when you ascend is to head on over to level 8. And level 8 is where the tutorial is about how to upgrade a unit. So just to show you how this works, so ascending is something permanent for your unit. However, when you're inside a level and you rack up enough money, here 1.4k gold, I can then click on this and do level up and watch him transform here. Boom! Now he's a fire archer. Looks a little bit different. His bow's red. He's got the black hat there. So let me continue this level just to show the difference. So watch him. He's going to fire his flaming arrow and ba-boom. I need to work on having a fire over time effect, but you'll see when it hits the enemy, I'm getting slaughtered here. I should probably pay attention. Hitting the enemy has that red explosion effect there. So I'm going to show you the mage shooting ice now. There's a new projectile and also the blue impact. And for the archer, you've probably seen it before, but there's a new arrow as well, and that kind of white impact there. So let me pause this because getting slaughtered doesn't feel fun. Thanks for watching, and thanks for bearing with me here. I have a different setup here and different camera and angle, and I'm sure it's going to be subject to change until I get something that looks pretty decent. Just experimenting with everything at this point. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully the quality is a little bit better. I plan to continue keeping you guys updated with my progress this way as I go forth making this game the best I can. So any feedback you have, I'm open to it, and thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.